He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know what time it is. Your main man, The Rev, Faith in Sports. You know what we do every day? We bring you the latest in sports. And Ryan, the king is dead. The king is dead.
You think they done?
I mean, they're done. They're finished done.
I wouldn't say that because it was a...
The chicken, the turkey little thing popped up in the turkey at Thanksgiving.
You know what? Anthony Davis, he was terrible.
Anthony Davis was horrible. I mean, horrible.
He had... I don't want to say this number because Reeves had the same amount of points, 12. Reeves had 12 points. You said Reeves is going to have...
I think someone said Reeves was going to have 12 points.
Man, that made me so mad, man.
I think someone said the next game he's going to have 12 points.
All I asked, man, was just to him just to give me 20.
Yeah, give me 20. He gave you 12. I said 11.5.
It just you ask them to do something and they can't do it,
man. Listen.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm like, I need to start praying. Yeah, I need to start getting close. Man,
the Lakers have everything they need to take a commanding lead in this series.
And Morant was out.
Ja is not playing. The momentum is in your corner. You got the greatest player or whatever you call him on your team. You got Anthony Davis, who Memphis has nobody. They don't have their big man to stop him.
No.
And what you do? You go out there and just lay an egg.
Yeah.
I mean, stink it up.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible, man. And also it was almost like they kept giving them, allowing the Lakers to get back in the game.
Right.
No. It wasn't happening, man.
And then, really, okay, for some reason Anthony Davis ain't doing nothing. I don't know why. I don't understand it, but he ain't doing nothing.
No.
Hey, LeBron, time to put your team on your back. I mean, Memphis, they don't have not one player that you would say is an all-star on their team right now.
No.
Not one player.
No. And you allow somebody who offensively he's not even top 25, top 30. I mean, you allow him to get in your head, man. To me, in that fourth quarter, he kind of took LeBron out of the game.
Listen.
Because LeBron just kept shooting threes. I'm like,
go to the basket.
Take him down in the post, man.
You way bigger than him.
He can't guard you.
How you going to guard you? You way bigger than him. Way bigger.
But people want to have conversations about who's the
Who
best.
to go. Who to go. You can't be. I'm not even going to get into that part. What I'm saying is, if you are who people say you are,
yeah,
you playing against a team without a all-star on the team,
yep,
you should take that game over. You really should be you and Anthony Davis should dominate the game
every time.
Now, why Anthony Davis? Because we've seen him during the season. I guess LeBron wasn't there, but during the season, he looked like bubble Anthony Davis.
Yeah, man.
Last night he looked like he had the bubble.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get that bubble in your stomach. That was like he had the bubble in his stomach.
He plays like he's scared or something. I don't know what it is with Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis might be done, man. To be honest with you,
I mean, when LeBron wasn't there, he was giving you 40 and everything
every time. Yeah, man. This is just.
Rev ain't gonna go into his whole LeBron makes people worse rant, but I'm gonna get there. I ain't gonna do it right this second, but I'm gonna get there.
It's bad, man.
Man, listen.
You again, like you said, you had a chance to
take a commanding lead,
2-game lead, going to LA,
going to LA,
going back to Cali,
putting your foot on their neck and be like, yo, we the LA Lakers,
and you didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, came up short. The boy Reeves, he get 20-some points. He come 12, 12.
And but you know what?
Hashimoto played good though.
Him. He was one of the, I think, the best pickups in during the trade deadline.
Yeah, I thought so too.
You need to give him the ball a lot more than what you're doing.
I wonder if you get rid of LeBron James, as he would step his game up. Because I'm thinking, so the only one thing I could think of, because I've seen Anthony Davis do it this year. I'm talking about this year. And then all of a sudden, like yesterday, he was just, I don't know what he was doing.
I was looking at Hachimura yesterday in yesterday's game, and I was saying to myself, I was comparing him as he was playing, and I was comparing him to Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, they kind of got the same game.
They do.
But Hachimura is a little bit more aggressive.
Right.
I mean, he'll go to the bed. What, he had 22?
I think he had 22.
Yeah, 22, something like that.
Hachimura.
I don't know. The Lakers, man.
Hachimura, I'm going to call him wax on, wax off.
But you know what? Bane did a lot better job on Reeves than he did in game one.
Bane did a real good job.
Yeah.
Real good job.
12 points.
12 points. 11.5, just like the Rev tried to tell America.
You was confident, man.
Yeah, you're going to get 11.5.
You were so confident you even said if he scores.
If he had scored 20-some points, I'd have put an Eagle hat on. You know the Rev knew what he was talking about then. You should know. The Rev know what he talking about.
Man,
If I put an Eagle hat on, Eagle hat would catch on fire.
that was, I don't know. I don't want to count them out because they're going to L.A.
They're going to L.A.
And they stole one with Morant there.
Right.
So, I don't know. We'll see.
They're going to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Brooks said that LeBron was old and corny.
Yeah.
That's what he said, old and corny.
Brooks, man. You know what? People are giving.
He literally said old and corny.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Yeah, he literally said it.
I think people are giving Brooks too much attention. You know what I mean? He's not that good. It's his mouth that gets everybody. So I think these NBA players. So I think if they just LeBron, he cannot guard you. He said, I'm not gonna say nothing to nobody till he give me 40. Well, Westbrook only gave you 28, and you was quiet as a mouse.
Well, my thing is,
maybe he know Westbrook will step to it.
Yeah. Westbrook see you after the game.
Yeah.
Westbrook come to your locker room.
He wouldn't even look Westbrook in his face.
I ain't messing with Westbrook either. I think Westbrook is part of the gang. I ain't playing.
Yeah, I think he knows who to mess with.
What my thing is,
LeBron's a little more passive.
LeBron, you have been called the king. You have been elevated to the point where you on Michael Jordan level, right? All right. Now, don't get me wrong. If a superstar came at LeBron, it was 25, 26. I would say, well, yeah, the superstar coming at LeBron is a lot younger than LeBron. But this guy, Brooks, he's an average NBA player at best.
That's what I'm saying.
He's average at best, and he called you to your face old.
And corny. That's what it's just. And the thing about it, I mean, LeBron is giving you what, 28?
Yeah, he gave you 28, a corny 28,
an old 28.
An old 28. You got to think about Murray gave Denver 40.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm seeing.
Murray gave Denver 40.
And Memphis, that's who Brooks would have to guard.
Yes.
Brooks ain't gonna be talking too much with Murray.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You had an opportunity to take the game over, put it on your shoulders. Should have been you and Anthony Davis, to be fair. Mm-hmm. But you still, if you what people say you are, if you are who you say you are, then you should have took that game over. There's nobody on that court that's an all-star besides you and Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm. It was 5 minutes left in the game. Y'all were down 6. And LeBron got the ball maybe 4 times.
Right.
The rest of the way, 4 or 5 times.
Right.
You supposed to call for that ball.
Oh, you supposed to demand the ball.
Even if you're going to pass it to facilitate and get other people involved, you should have the ball every time down the court.
You should be like, hey, run it through me. Everything runs through me. I'm taking over.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I'm bringing the ball up and everything.
I'm taking over.
Yeah,
I'm grabbing the rebounds and playing D. I'm taking over.
It's look at what Westbrook did in Game 1 against Phoenix.
That's right.
You know that's what you do.
That's what you do.
Now Phoenix responded.
Of course they're gonna respond. Of course, but that's they had everything they wanted, and they just came up short. I mean, AD didn't show up. LeBron came up short. AD didn't show up.
Yeah, that's what AD. You can't be considered one of the now people are starting to throw this Hall of Fame thing around too much.
Right.
They're saying Anthony Davis has had a Hall of Fame career.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
And now, if that's what you're going to call him and say he had a Hall of Fame career, 12 points ain't going to do it if you're supposed to be one of the best big men.
No, sir.
In the playoffs.
No, sir. In the bubble, he was a monster in the bubble.
See, that's
monster.
But you know what? That's because everybody was scared and didn't want to do.
Right, they didn't want to do nothing. They had no fans in there. Ain't got to worry about nobody looking at you.
A lot of them players ain't want to play defense because they didn't know if they was going to get
touch
COVID.
Nobody who might get COVID.
Yeah, come on, man.
But man, since then, man, he been.
So would you say LeBron really only got 3?
I
mean, because the 4. I mean, he got one, but it's like an asterisk.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm gonna give him the 4 just to be nice to him, but really,
he only got 3.
Yeah, really, only got 3. That bubble one, I don't know about that one.
I don't even know how many people was watching that thing.
Yeah, I don't even know how many people wanted to play in that thing. I think some people didn't even want to play.
It's I don't know. I'm disappointed in Anthony Davis.
Yeah,
that's my thing, because for you to be what they say you are,
right?
I haven't seen it in some years.
That's right.
For you to be who they say they,
but he had flashes like this year.
Oh, yeah,
this year he had flashes.
Yeah, LeBron was out there.
I mean, LeBron went out there.
He had a stretch of 6-7 games where he had 30 points.
He was just straight dominant,
30 or more. Yeah, and it was a game where he had. Was it 41 points?
I think he had 41.
Like 17 rebounds.
Yeah, he was straight dominant for a stretch.
Where is that?
How you come up with 12 points? 12 points.
Man, you supposed to be. And again, we know you can do it. That's
6 points a half, right? 6 points a half.
A big man.
You put the Rev in there right now, 55 years old. I'm gonna get you 6 points and a half.
You can get that from the foul line.
Come on now.
Come on now. Yeah, we got to stop this, man.
By the way, them young boys we played last night, we wore them young boys out.
Okay, yeah.
We wore them young boys
Come on, talk about it, Rev.
Man, now, let's let the Rev tell the whole story now. After the second game, cause we was like we're gonna play the series. So it was a 3-game series, and we beat them 2-0, right? At the second game, they was like, all right, well, let's just play. Rev didn't have no more. Rev went home early.
Oh, did you?
I went home early.
Oh, so you was undefeated yesterday.
Yeah, I was undefeated, but I went home early. After 2 games, Rev went home.
See, but my
wife was like, "Why you coming home?" I had to give everything I had. I ain't got no more. That's it.
See, but that's what's missing though in some of these games is they got y'all last time.
Yeah,
they got y'all last time. This time you was like, y'all not going.
Did we? We wore them out this time. 2 games straight. So put it on them.
I want to see how Anthony Davis responds then.
Yeah, how do you respond to adversity?
In LA, come on, you in LA now.
Home,
2 games at home.
Come on now.
Come on, don't do this, AD.
Come on now.
But here's the thing. Are you really confident that he can do it?
I don't know. The Rev assumed the problem is LeBron James. But the Rev don't know for a fact. Might not be LeBron James. Might be Anthony Davis. If it's Anthony Davis, what is the problem?
Because when you look, next time everybody's looking at these Laker games, and Anthony Davis isn't. For instance, there was a play where Anthony Davis, LeBron passed it in transition,
right,
to Anthony Davis,
right,
on the wing. Anthony Davis takes one dribble and throws it out to the half court line. LeBron just turned around, looked at, and just walked up. Like he just walked. Like, what are you doing, man?
Last night there was times when I looked and I seen Brooks on Anthony Davis,
and he was bullying Anthony
How
Davis.
Is Brooks sticking Anthony Davis?
And that right there, that's what I mean. These players are giving Brooks too much. This is why he's talking.
If I was Anthony, I'd just throw it up high.
He ain't that good at defense.
He could be the greatest defense player in the world. At his size, all I got to do is turn around and shoot over top of him. There's nothing he could do.
Because you saw during the game when the Lakers started coming back, LeBron had Brooks in the post.
Right.
Throw it down here.
That's right.
1-2 dribble. I'm turning around. And I'm laying it up. And that's what he did it about six straight times.
Well, how you gonna
6
stop
straight
me?
points. Yeah, you can't stop me.
Nah.
They called time.
I'm too big, too strong.
And they called timeout, and then they put somebody else on.
They switch off. Right. If you are bigger and stronger than the person trying to play defense on you. Matter of fact, I did it last night. I got in front of him, and once I got in front of him, when I got the ball, it's nothing he could do.
Yeah, you're not going.
Yeah, he can't get around me.
No.
And I go up above him. There's nothing he could do. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, the boy was like, "I see what you got in front of me. Once I got in front of him, you're done."
Yeah, and it's nothing. I don't know. It's so frustrating to me because Brooks again is not that good, man.
But yet, this Memphis team without their superstar,
I know. That's good coaching.
That's great. That's great coaching.
That's real good coaching.
They are convinced they are a good team, even though their players are average at best. Without John, they average at best.
Yeah, because I give Jackson. Jackson's pretty good.
Okay. We'll make Jackson a little slightly above average.
Yeah.
But he's still, his game ain't complete.
Yeah, team, and that goes to show how good Ja is, though.
Yeah, that's how good Ja is. Ja's a superstar. Ja is the man.
Once he's gone, though, it's like I was watching this game. I'm like, the Lakers should be dominating this game.
But at least winning the game.
Like AD, you're taller than Jackson.
Yep.
By about 2-3 inches.
About.
Why is he bullying you on the block to get the rebound? He's got 8-9 rebounds, and Anthony Davis only got 2 points and 2 rebounds. What are we doing, man? Yeah, I don't know. Time. It's time.
I don't know what it is.
It's time for the Lakers to move on.
I mean, is it Anthony? I can't figure out what it is. If you had told me he played like this all season, I'd been like, let's move on for Anthony Davis. Mm-hmm. The problem is, I seen him play really well in spurts.
Yep, and that's what the frustrating part about it is. You've seen spurts of dominance.
Yep.
I mean, it was to the point where people were like, Anthony Davis, he's like one of the most dominant big men.
Yeah.
And then
next thing you know, he gone. He left. I don't know what happened. I can't explain it.
Oh man,
I don't know. But
that's frustrating.
Yeah, I can't tell you what it is. I don't know if it's him. I don't know if he just don't feel comfortable around certain people, namely LeBron James. But I don't know what it is.
See, and maybe LeBron's because when you see on the bench, LeBron be hollering at everybody.
The Rev theory is his persona is so big that he causes other people to back down. Mm-hmm. That's Rev theory, but I can't guarantee that's the problem.
I know.
Maybe that's not the problem. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. It's. I mean, if it doesn't change, this is the only game Lakers gonna win.
Yeah, it's the only game. Yep, they'll get one at home, and then they be gone.
Now let's move on to Denver.
Denver ain't playing.
Neither is Minnesota. Minnesota not playing either, man.
I know Anthony had a good game. I mean, Edwards had a good game.
Oh yeah. See, but that's all they got.
Yeah, that's all they got. Well, Denver ain't playing. Denver said we gonna handle our business. And Murray was like, I'm not joking around. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get my 40.
And this is what's gonna put Denver at another level because Murray is back.
Murray is back.
He's got that.
He got that look.
Yeah.
That eye of the tiger.
He had the
Rocky. Put a statue of Rocky.
He had to fight over that fear of that injury.
Yeah.
Now that fear gone.
That's going. Yeah.
It's over now.
Yeah. Because he barking at people a little bit,
and he was one of the best.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Murray's
two
star.
Guards.
Yeah. Murray's a star. And he showed it last night. He said, "Man, I dropped 40 on you. I ain't playing with you."
He's gonna be a problem in the West.
Denver is a problem in the West. Denver and the Joker almost had a triple double again. He came real close to having a triple double.
How in the world, man? How in the world?
Denver is a real problem.
Hey, well, I mean
that Suns Clipper matchup just to face Denver.
I know. Yeah, and who do you think would be a better matchup for Denver?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because number one,
right,
Ayton, you might as well go on.
I mean, he would have to put together his best series to deal with the Joker.
Mm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, he would have to.
Yeah.
He would actually have to eat his Wheaties and get extra sleep to deal with the Joker in the series. But with the Clippers, that's one thing the Clippers don't have. The Clippers don't have the big man. So I think the Suns would actually match up better with them, even though the Clippers might say, "Hey, we go small ball and attack them." So we'll see who wins that series.
Yeah, because Minnesota, it's not
Minnesota.
And they, you know what? I'm going to give Minnesota. Minnesota gave everything they had.
They did.
But that was all they had.
It's not enough. Nowhere near enough.
No, because
nowhere near enough.
Towns. When you look at Towns,
I don't know what's up with Towns.
Yeah, I
thought this game would develop better than this.
He's I'm trying to figure out who you can compare him to. I mean, it's really because he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good, but that's as far as it goes. He's good.
That's all he has.
Maybe if you put him, what team could you put him with that to where he could really shine? Because to me, he's a power forward. I don't think he's
he's a power forward.
Yeah, he's not like a dominant center. So.
And with a good backcourt, like say if the Mavericks would keep their backcourt, he would he'd be a factor over there with the Mavericks because their backcourt would be so strong.
You can't double.
Yeah, now he could he got space to maneuver and attack people. So yeah, with the Mavericks, if they keep that, they got to keep the backcourt together first.
And did you hear? We talking about these playoff games, but did you hear that? That there's a possibility that Daryl Morey is looking into that Damian Lillard trade.
Listen,
man.
If James Harden, because James Harden came out of his mouth, how about he might go back to Houston?
Yeah, he won't go to Houston. He won't
retire.
You feel
that way?
He won't retire.
Well, hey, listen, you feel that way? I'm calling Portland.
If it's Damian Lillard on the line,
man,
go on, James.
I'm calling Portland. Hey, Portland, what your grade do?
Would you give Doc another year? To see what could happen then, if you had somebody like Lillard.
Let's see how this goes, right? Like let's say Sixers go play Boston and they lose in 6. Doc got to go. But let's say the Sixers go and they beat Boston and they beat Milwaukee and they played like say Denver and Denver beat them in 7. Yeah, I'm bringing Doc back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So because you just need that little extra piece.
That's right. That's right.
Woo.
Damian Lillard is more than the extra piece, baby.
Maxine Lillard?
Man, he's more than an extra piece.
Would you keep the bias?
He's that 12-piece now. I'm
that 12-piece.
That 12-piece nugget.
Chick-fil-A nugget.
That nugget. You ever get that 12-piece nugget?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
From Chick-fil-A?
Woof.
Man, please.
Yeah, that's my favorite there.
That's why they ain't open on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was
heaven
like,
sent.
the Lord has blessed us.
Heaven sent.
Manna from heaven.
Ooh, man.
We don't open on Sundays because our food is manna from heaven.
And
then their employees must be saved. Have you ever interacted with their employees?
You know what? I've never met.
They nice. Nice people.
I've seen a video where somebody tried to rob a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And that whole staff was on one accord.
What?
And they jumped that fool.
They jumped that fool?
Yeah. He came in there with a gun.
They
ain't scared.
We ain't scared about nothing. Ain't no fear in the Lord. There's no fear in the Lord.
When the police came, they brushed him off though.
Yeah, they
was polite.
They were polite.
Yeah, they brushed that dirt and all that grass. They done drug him in. Yeah.
Told him about Jesus on the way to jail.
Yeah.
Take this little pocket Bible with you.
They rolled with him.
The Lord love you.
They rolled with him up there.
Yeah. Have somebody check that eye out there.
It's gonna be your last meal on the way in there. Don't take this 12-piece nugget.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What was we talking about, man, before we got to Chick-fil-A?
I don't know, because the Chick-fil-A got me going. You know what I mean?
Man, that Chick-fil-A.
That Chick-fil-A, the truth. That thing, their employees just, I went in there, and I was like, I ordered the lemonade, but this the Sprite. She was like, "Oh, I am so sorry.
I know.
Let me keep that, and I'm going to get you the lemonade right now. I'm getting it for you right now." I was like, "There's some nice people in here."
Yeah, it's the whole. Nice people. See, it's not hard. That's what I always say to myself, because I used to work at Wendy's.
Right.
It was nowhere near like that.
Well, see, when I
people would run when they see people walking, come in. I'm like, where am I working, man?
Right.
Yeah, this.
When I worked at McDonald's, that's how they trained you. When I'll tell you my McDonald's story. I am 14. I get a job at McDonald's. So they you had to have working papers back then.
Oof.
And I got my working papers. And it's the summertime. I got my working papers. It's the summertime. I'm 14. And, it's McDonald's on Market Street, North Side. Mm-hmm. And it's so busy that the manager, she was a black lady, she was like, can you do me a favor? I was like, yeah. She said, if I give you money under the table, can you work extra hours? Because I can only work 15 hours. I was like, summertime, McDonald's, at the time, you can eat all you want.
I know.
You can drink all you want. I was like, yeah, sure can.
Yeah. Yep.
This summer, I ain't got nothing to do in the summertime. I'm working there all day long. I got so much money, it don't make no sense. The problem is, my mom, of course, she's the head bank teller, and we had a joint account. So I would have to give my mom my check, and then she would give me some money for my check. Mm-hmm. My dumb behind, being 14, I had already went out and brought some stuff, got bags full of stuff, and I bring my mom my check. And my mom was like, hold on, wait a second now. Where you get all that stuff from? I'm like, huh? She said, no, don't hump me. Where you get all that stuff from?
Yeah, they say.
Because this your check. So where you get all this stuff from? So she done broke me down. I work overtime at the. You can't work there. So my mom go there to the black. This is a young black woman, and tell her. And the black woman looking at me like, you done told on me, got me in trouble. I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't know how this happened. Snitches get stitches. Lord,
but you know what that is because I do remember getting the working papers.
Yeah, working
I
papers.
was 14 going to Wendy's.
Yeah,
Wendy's, man. That was
listen.
But I didn't mind working.
No.
I didn't. For me, I was
I thought it was a thing to do.
Yeah, I was. See, kids nowadays.
Yeah, I got my little extra money.
If I told them I was making $5.40 an hour, they would say that is change.
Listen, you was doing it.
I was balling.
You was balling because I was making like $3.75.
Yeah, I'm like,
I was making like $3.75 an hour,
man. But 14 years old. What you?
Yeah, 14.
I was all right.
Yeah. And like I said, they feed you. You can eat all you want. You can drink all the soda you want. It's summertime.
Yeah.
That's where the girls come in too. By the way.
Yeah, man.
I was happy.
So, look, you want some free nuggets?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
that's probably why I ain't last long.
But I thought it taught us customer service.
Oh yeah.
So because they had me at the cash register. Like, say a person, I remember one time a lady came in and got her order wrong, and she was like huffing and puffing. And when she told me the order was wrong, I said, well, I apologize. She's like, you ain't do it? I was like, I apologize. I'm going to get you your order right now. Mm-hmm. I told her, put a rush on it, brought it to her. She had nothing to say. She was just like, oh, thank you. And your customer, you make sure your customer is satisfied. Mm-hmm. If that means you got to apologize, if that means you got to get them new order, fresh food, you do whatever you need to do to keep that customer. If you keep the customer, the business stay open. Business stay open, you got a job.
There was pride in what we did. You didn't want to. You didn't want to mess up.
Because if you mess up, customer don't come back. Ain't no money coming to the company. Guess what? You ain't got no job no more.
Yep. That's why. And look, Chick-fil-A. I'll be wondering. I'm like, what do they say to their employees during the hiring process, because that needs to go nationwide.
I think they be having them at Bible study or something. I don't
know something is. I mean, because
nice.
They're so pleasant.
Yep.
They're so
happy.
Yeah, they're so nice, and one of these days we're gonna get a sponsor from Chick-fil-A.
We're gonna get a sponsor. Yeah, we need to get a sponsor from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we're gonna get a sponsor from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Give us some chicken nuggets.
Yeah, get some nuggets on the show, man. But there's no place like Chick-fil-A with that hospitality.
Yeah, they're nice people. They're nice people, and like I said, they don't open on Sundays, but they make just as much money as everybody else.
Yeah,
it's funny, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know how we got on there. We was talking about the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what
NBA playoffs.
Hey, but okay, so let's get back to the playoffs.
Oh, I know what it was. Denver Nuggets.
That's what
it was.
It was
the Denver Nuggets.
And then,
that's what happened.
When we start talking about
the
Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets.
Yeah. Hey, we blame the Nuggets.
Yeah. The Nuggets' fault. Denver. You messed it all up.
So let's move to Milwaukee.
The Bucks.
And they walked.
Oh, man.
Miami.
Listen, Miami came in there and got cracked in their head, sent home.
You know what? And what you call it has just got voted the most underrated player in the NBA.
And I would agree with that.
Drew Holiday.
He's a professional basketball player.
Yeah. He starts on the defensive end.
He does. Complete player. a team player.
And that's what makes it easy for Giannis because Giannis don't have to guard the best player no more. I mean, unless it's his size.
Bigger.
But
bigger
other
guy.
than that, Drew, you got it.
Drew will take care of it.
I can rest on on the defensive end, but Giannis don't rest though.
No, he don't. He about that life.
Giannis is
he full speed all the time.
Giannis is different.
Yeah, he's built different.
And look at it with he didn't play much. Yesterday he was kind of low. Trying to get the back together, but just him on the floor.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah, that presence on the floor, man. You can't not pay attention to him, man.
And with him not being 100%, what Drew Holiday do? Step up.
And look at this. And I shouldn't even do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Ben Simmons. They're the same player we talk about.
We said Giannis and Ben Simmons.
Giannis can't shoot like that.
Giannis can't shoot.
Everybody knows it because when you see Giannis shoot a three, there's really never a hand in his face.
Yeah, he can't shoot.
They sit and they watch him and say, we'll see if it goes. A lot of time, but he
shoots.
He shoots, and if he knows, look, the percentage is better than me driving to the basket.
Right,
and really, he really can't shoot his foul shots either.
He can't really shoot foul shots.
But guess what?
But he shoots.
He go to the line 17, 18 times a game.
And try just as hard the first time as the 17th time.
Yep.
And that's all. See, that's
the difference right there.
Difference.
Yep.
Because he gives 100% effort, even though he can't do it well. What he does is successful.
Yep.
What Ben Simmons does is say, I can't do it, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want people to see me not do it. That's the difference.
It's craziness to me, man. I don't. Well,
Yeah, I mean, and the same thing with life. In life, it doesn't matter how many times you fail. Nobody cares how many times you fail. It's how many times you succeed.
And when you talking about succeeding, do you think Miami's gonna get out of this hole?
Oh, they're gonna get out the hole. Home. They're gonna be on Miami Beach. They're gonna be. They got vacation.
Yeah, because this is probably gonna be a sweep.
Yeah, I think it's been swept.
Yeah, because Drew Holiday, you're the number. I mean, Hero's not there.
Right.
I don't know.
Now he said he's gonna be out 3 to 4 weeks now.
Yeah, I don't know how much difference that would have made of him being on the floor, but Drew Holiday, he took the Jimmy Butler assignment. Jimmy Butler was struggling.
Drew Holiday did what we said LeBron and Anthony Davis should have did. He said, "I'm gonna put my team on my back, my superstar not 100%," and he took over.
Yep. And they couldn't do nothing about it.
Nothing.
He's just as good on the offensive end as he is on the defensive end. Yep. It's great. He really is the most underrated player.
I mean, I think he is. If he's not, he's top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think talking about the top 3, I think you could say Drew Holiday, Brunson. And maybe
that's your boy Brunson.
Maybe Mikal Bridges.
Bridges is probably top 5 at least.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
The Rev, man, we done reached the half of the show.
Half the show.
This is out of control.
But when we come back, guess what we're going to talk about when we come back?
Sixers.
The Sixers, and we're going to talk about the NFL draft party.
Woo.
Where we going to be live at the NFL draft party. You don't want to miss this. You want to see this. We'll be right back, America. Keep rolling to the top.
Long before the beginning of all other beginnings, God is. In a burst of creative activity, God creates the world and everything in it. Humans are designed to live inside of this unique relationship, but they choose otherwise. The law of God is broken, and the heart of God is pierced. But the story isn't over. In the fullness of time, God gives his Son, born of a woman, born under the law. Jesus comes to seek and save those who are lost. Wounded for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities. On the cross, God is in Christ, reconciling the world to himself. And with a loud cry, Jesus breathes his last. But the story isn't over. On the morning of the third day, the power of the living God erupts, breaking through death with the moment that will define all other moments. Perched at the edge of heaven, the angels stand in awe as one of their own rolls away the stone that's guarding the body of Jesus. As if anything can guard Jesus. He walks out of the tomb alive. He is victorious. He is conquering death and rendering the grave unnecessary. He is living and moving and breathing as only the risen Son of God can. But the story isn't over. We are, every one of us, searching and hoping and longing for life. It's a desire that's been deposited into our souls by the very same God who spoke it all into existence. And it's this exact life that the resurrection of Jesus invites us into. So bring your hopes, your regrets, your successes and your failures. Bring your doubts, your joys, your fears and your dreams. Be resolute and unwilling to settle for anything less than the abundant life of the risen King. Because truly, if the story isn't over, then what happens next might just change everything.
America, we're back, and I'm so excited, Ryan, that the Sixers going to play, and I think the Sixers go ahead and put that second to last nail in that coffin.
Yeah, I think they know what they get ready to do.
I think so too.
And I think Brooklyn know what they get ready to do. Now Brooklyn's going to come out with some haymakers.
They're going to come out on fire. They're at home.
Yeah, the Sixers need to just withstand that first punch, because it's going to be going all the way through that first time out.
That's right.
And they're going to be physical.
Oh, they will. They're going to give it everything they got.
But we need, again, Maxey.
Hey.
And we really ain't got to say nothing to Maxey. Maxey's going to step up. Maxey's going to show up.
Yeah.
Harden, you need to match their aggressiveness.
That's all. That's all. And Embiid, just go ahead and continue to dominate. Mm-hmm. And you go out here and handle your business.
And it's something, when you keep him from scoring, he dominates in everything else.
He does. And he's making the smart NBA decision. Mm-hmm. If the double team come, he hits the open man. Mm-hmm. If double team don't come, then he'll do what he had to do.
Yep.
So yeah, they are, I believe, on the verge of taking that next step into being top contenders. Mm-hmm. But they just got to keep it going.
Yeah. I mean, because you see Embiid on the floor, he just picks his spots.
Yeah.
And it's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
If you try to really, like you said, double team, he's either going to make the smart pass, or as soon as he gets the ball, he's going to the basket.
He's going to the basket. That's what he got to do. You make the decision. Mm-hmm. He can hit his little jump shot. He can hit his nice little jump shot, mm-hmm. or he can bully you down low. Yeah. So he is a factor that I believe is the difference between them winning the championship and not winning the championship this year. Mm-hmm. I don't expect them to do what the Union did. I don't expect them to do what the Phillies did. And the Eagles let y'all down. I just want to remind you. I don't know. You might have forgot. But in the Super Bowl, they was up by 10 points and let you down. I just
That's all right.
But the Sixers gonna come through.
Our future is brighter than that dim star.
I don't know. You got your quarterback with Cinderella ankles.
Brighter than the dim star.
He done lost his slipper.
Oh, well, he bought another one. You see how much money he got?
He got a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
He ain't buy a slipper. He bought the factory.
$255 million.
$255 million. That'll get you a whole factory.
Ooh, we're gonna get that one day, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Yeah, definitely. I want to build some factories over in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$255.
Retire. Fly back and forth to Africa.
So do you think
just back and forth?
That's a long flight.
Well, when you got that supersonic jet that I'm gonna get, gonna make it different.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Supersonic.
And having your own jet.
Just fly back and forth.
That's gonna get you out of all that airport.
Take me a couple hours, just get back.
But you'll be asleep.
Yeah, I'll be asleep. I'll be knocked out.
Yeah, you'll be relaxed.
I'll be knocked out. That's what I do when I go to my office.
I don't know if you say that.
I tell the employees I'm in there working. I even got the sound that sound like typing on there. It be sound like typing.
Oh, you got it all on.
I got it all on. I'm in there asleep. They come knock on the door. Something happened. A little emergency. Come knock on the door. I'm like, hold on. I'm typing. I ain't typing. I'm in there asleep, knocked out.
Now, do you think the Sixers can sweep them?
I think the Sixers will sweep them. I think this is a swept.
I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you.
Win tonight.
I'm gonna agree with you on this one.
And then they go on to sweep. I think tonight is the Nets' last stand. They got to win tonight. I don't think they will. And then they just be like, we're going home.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, they just don't have enough. Mikal Bridges was off. I mean, he was scoring last game. He was off. The other guy, Johnson, was. But
he played pretty well.
And
Johnson
it shows that you need more, though.
Yeah, they need a whole bunch more.
Yeah, you can't.
They can't match the Sixers in talent. And the Sixers so deep. I think they go on and sweep this series and prepare for Boston.
Mm-hmm. And Doc continues to, if Doc just continues to make those adjustments like he did last game, those were perfect adjustments.
They were. Mm-hmm. He had a little bit more fire in him and everything. Yeah,
I don't think he sat down much.
Yeah. Maybe he was just cruising through the regular season. Yeah, he a veteran. He like, man, we cruising.
Yeah.
And once this playoff starts, it's gonna get real.
Yeah, because he knows, and he should have a little bit of firepower against Boston too.
I know.
That was my old team.
That's
man.
my old team.
Yeah,
we won championship.
It's time to get y'all out of here.
Yeah, it's time to prove who the best coach is.
And I think Boston's waiting for us too.
I think Boston's thinking the same thing. Let's get these jokers out of here and let's focus on Philly. Yep. So I think this is going to be a really good series when they play Boston.
Think it'll go 7?
I know it's going to go 7.
Woo.
The question is who's going to step up the most? Tatum, Brown,
and that's perfect. That's perfect. A game 7 in the Garden.
In the Garden,
Boston Garden with Embiid on the other side.
Because really, remember when they played Canada team,
Toronto.
That game 7. Remember that ball bounces all over. I think the ball bounced a little bit to the left. I think Sixers win that.
Yeah, if they went in overtime.
Yeah, I think Sixers win.
Toronto didn't have enough.
Yeah, I think so too.
And the Sixers would have went to the finals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Yep.
So that's I believe they're actually a decent road team. I think they got the mentality to play well on the road. So a game in Boston, game 7, I don't think that will hurt them at all. But they got a lot of work to do before they get to that. Mm-hmm. So they got to take it one step at a time and beat the Nets. That's the first step you got to do.
Now, before we talk about our adventure next weekend,
okay,
I want to Throwback Thursday. I'm doing a little something different.
Okay,
NBA playoffs. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I want to give just show a couple of these players who've had some of the best playoff games.
Okay,
I'm gonna run them down a little bit.
Yeah.
Will Chamberlain.
Will.
Had a triple-double in 1968. 25 points, 22 rebounds, and 21 assists.
Oh.
Wilt was like...
Wilt was the man.
Yeah. You remember Scott Skiles?
Oh, yeah, I remember Scott Skiles.
Yeah, Scott Skiles
from State.
Orlando. He's the... Who they beat? They beat the Denver Nuggets. We was talking about the Nuggets earlier. Yeah, they beat the Denver Nuggets.
That's confirmation.
30 assists. That is confirmation.
In the mouth of 2 or more witnesses. That's confirmation. We supposed to go get some of that.
He had 30 assists, man.
He had 30 assists?
And 22 points.
And he scored 22 points. Oh, he acted a fool that game.
Lord have mercy. Who
was thinking the people he threw the ball to?
Now, Larry Bird. This dude. Larry Bird
was different.
1985. He was 1 assist shy of a quadruple double.
Whoa.
Or 1 steal shy.
1 steal shy.
This dude, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and 9 steals. But he sat out the whole fourth quarter.
He didn't play the fourth quarter?
Oh.
That's incredible. 1985, that was my freshman year in high school, too, by the way.
What?
He had 30 points, 12 rebounds,
10 assists,
and 9 steals. And he didn't play the fourth quarter.
He didn't play the fourth quarter at all.
That's a bad man right there, boy.
And the last one, Hakeem Olajuwon against the Seattle
The
Supersonics. The Seattle Supersonics.
You forgot about the Supersonics.
Yeah, that was once my favorite. That was once my favorites with
Yeah,
Gary
that green,
Payton.
that green and yellow.
Yeah.
That green and
Gary
yellow.
Payton and Sean Kemp. Listen at this, man. 38 points, 17 rebounds, 12 blocks, 7 steals, and 6 assists.
Whoa. Yeah, Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp was that kid.
But that was Olajuwon.
Oh, that was Olajuwon.
Yeah.
Olajuwon did that?
38 points, 17 rebounds, 12 blocks, 7 steals, and 6 assists.
Olajuwon had 6 assists as a
What
center.
can you do with that?
Whoa. Yeah, that's hey, Olajuwon. The dream.
Now, would you pick him over Shaq?
See,
Woo.
that's what when I was telling people about LeBron James being the top 20, and people were like, that's what I'm talking about. Think about a decision you had to make between Wilt, Shaq,
Russell,
Olajuwon, Bill Russell, Kareem. Like how would you even?
Yeah, I mean, because you're not gonna.
You couldn't.
Either one, you're not gonna miss.
You couldn't rank them. You just had to say it's a top 20. You know what I mean?
But that's why you said it's Jordan and it's everybody.
Everybody else.
Yep.
Because you couldn't rank them. And guess what we didn't say? Moses. We didn't say Moses. Like you couldn't rank them. You just had to say, you know what I mean? Like just in the top 20.
Yeah.
That's all you can say, they're in the top 20.
God.
I couldn't rank Olajuwon over Shaq.
I know.
I couldn't rank Shaq over Olajuwon. And then what I'm going to do with Kareem? What am I going to do with Moses?
Because when you talk about somebody like Kareem, this dude was literally unstoppable.
Literally unstoppable.
On the offensive end. And to play as long as he did.
I mean, where would you rank? You couldn't. You just had to, say, hey, they in the top 20, top 25. There's no way to rank them cats.
Because we keep
Bill Russell.
Yeah. Because I keep going back to Wilt's stats, which was outrageous. Of the
Crazy
stuff that he
stats,
did.
Yeah.
He said Kareem was the greatest player he's ever run up against.
Yeah.
Then they said, what about Bill Russell? And he said, he's like, they right there.
Right there.
If you just asking me,
right,
it's Kareem.
He gonna lean a little bit more Kareem.
Yep.
And then, like you said, Shaq, the most dominant force I've seen.
Man, I would love to have seen that.
Moses, who would have gave everybody the business. Moses was that cat.
He was so physical.
Oh, So like you just had to say a top 20, top 25. You couldn't put people in ranks. It wouldn't work.
I think that's what got them over the hump with the Celtics.
Yeah, I think so too.
Was Moses, because the Celtics, I mean, back then they would bully you.
Yeah.
They were getting your head by bullying you and doing certain.
You can't bully Moses.
And you tried with Moses, and what Moses did?
You see what's gonna happen.
He said, "Hey Doc,
you're right.
I got him. You just start swinging."
Right.
And that's what happened.
Moses that cat.
Yeah, man.
Moses was strong too. Moses straight out of high school too.
Golly.
So yeah, you couldn't. You know what I mean? You couldn't rank them like that. But yeah, those players, Olajuwon, Shaq.
Where would you rank Moses in this era? If he played in this era right now.
Oh, he plays now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, people will be like, Moses get all the rebounds. he would get every rebound.
He really would.
I mean, literally every rebound he would get.
Yep.
So yeah, they would be like, he gets every rebound. He would give them 25 a night.
Yeah, because I think, we talk about people moving to different eras. You move Bird and all them to this. I mean, they would adjust.
Oh, yeah.
They would adjust.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yep.
It would be easier for them to adjust than people from this era to their area because it's so physical. But they hit jump shot. They hit jump shot all. Bird would hit the jump shot all day.
And there's no defense now?
And no defense, too?
Man.
You know who really would be a star in this era, though, would be Reggie Miller. That's his game. Because
he really was kind of unstoppable then.
Yeah, and that's his game. This outside shooting and getting the ball up quick. Oh, man, Reggie Miller would be the best player in the league right now.
But Reggie Miller would have had at least 2.
Yeah, at least.
Because if it wasn't for Jordan, he would have got to the final. And then when Jordan left, he went to the finals. He ended up running into Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah, Shaq and Kobe. So, yeah, Reggie would be probably the best player in the league right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Just because that's his game. You know what I mean? It's outside shooting.
Yep. He was Curry before Curry.
Yeah, he was Curry before Curry.
Yeah.
He was Curry when Curry dad was Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Curry dad was Curry.
Yeah, and his dad could shoot.
His dad could shoot. But yeah, that'd be the player that I think would benefit the most by coming over into this time period.
Reggie Miller,
Because that's he would fit right in, and he was taller than most people realize. Reggie was like 6'7". Yeah. So he would really would give people problems in this era.
And I think he was kind of one of the ones who kind of started that off the ball screen.
He would run around screens.
Ooh, man.
Like Curry. He would run around like Curry.
Yep.
But he was, yeah. In this era, Reggie Miller would have a whole bunch of points.
That'd be a beautiful thing to watch.
You couldn't touch Reggie Miller because that's how you stop Reggie Miller. You try to bully him a little bit. So if you couldn't do it, then oh my goodness, he would light you up.
Yeah.
He wasn't better than his sister though.
Yeah, I would tell Reggie to his face. Your sister was better than you.
Cheryl, good.
He knew.
Yeah, I think he knew too. I think he knew. Cheryl was good.
I remember a story of him talking about that with his sister. He said, "Man, I went to the game because I wanted to make sure she beat me in everything."
Right.
We both had a game that night. He was like, and I went off.
Right.
He was like, I had 35, 12 rebounds. We won by 15. I come home. He was like, and I was telling her, yeah, I had 35 points. Yeah, beat that.
Right.
Beat that.
Right.
He was like, she turned around and said, 35? She was like, I had 60.
Oh, Lord.
He was like, I was mad for the whole week.
I know that's right.
He said, I can't do nothing with her, man.
Oh, yeah, she was good. She was.
Whew.
She was something. She was the best player of her generation, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, she was cute. They ain't hurt no. Rev looked at her and Rev was like, oh, Cheryl cute. I thought Cheryl was cute.
I don't know about that one.
I thought she was cute.
She was all right.
She was all right. Rev took her on a date.
She was all right.
Rev took her on a date.
She looked like she looked like she could fight.
I mean, after a while, she started looking like,
That's what I'm saying.
On date.
That's what I'm saying.
Rev ain't had nothing to do that part, though. Rev ain't had nothing to do that part.
You said
I ain't had nothing to do that.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
So talk to him, Rev.
I'll tell you what we're going to do, America.
Next Thursday,
April 27th, 7:30 p.m. We're going to be at the Buffalo Wild Wings here in Newark, Delaware. You don't want to miss it. You want to see Faith in Sports live. We're going to be live at Buffalo Wild Wings. We're going to have a draft night party.
Bring everybody out.
Bring everybody, the whole family.
Bring your friends,
it's
your
gonna
family.
Be a party.
Yeah.
And guess what? Rep your team. Wear your jersey. And we're gonna let you talk about your team.
Yeah.
Live on TV. Mm-hmm. You can talk about your team. Did they make a good pick? Did they make a bad pick? Are they like the Cowboys that draft well? Or are they like the Philadelphia Eagles that draft poorly?
Or are they like the team who picks one of the best players in the league right now at quarterback? Or are they like the Cowboys who stuck with an average at best quarterback?
Or America, will your team pick another one-year wonder like the Eagles have 2 times at quarterback?
I don't know. Well, he's not really 1 year.
1 year wonder.
Ain't no 1 year wonder.
Carson Wentz.
$255 million.
Carson Wentz.
That's not a 1 year wonder.
Carson Wentz 1 year wonder.
200. No, I'm talking
Jalen
about
Hurts.
$255.
Oh no, they paid him early. They ain't pay Carson Wentz early.
They starting. They're talking about restructuring Dak's contract.
Oh yeah.
Did you see Patrick Mahomes on TV yesterday?
No, what did he say?
He said, "Congratulations to Hurts. I need Kansas City to know my money running out. It's time for the restructure mine."
That what he said?
$450 million running out.
Hey, listen.
What you do with that? What in the world?
What'd you spend that on?
That's what if I'd have been Andy Reid, I said, "What you buy?"
Right.
Nah. This was the 10-year contract, bro.
He purchased Saturn.
Yeah. I'd have said, this is a 10-year contract. You wasted it in 3?
Yeah, man. Listen, all that money gone already.
That's your fault.
That's your fault.
You got 7 years to go. Hey,
Patrick Mahomes ain't no fool.
That's
He's
crazy.
like, man, listen, I want another contract.
But you know what it is?
I want more money.
Yeah, but you know what it is? He says he got all this money. He's the highest paid. I just beat him.
That's true.
I just beat him.
That's true.
On a
hurt ankle.
On a hurt ankle. Well, I don't know how hurt it was coming out of halftime, but
they gave him a little something special. Sometimes they got the mushrooms back there that help you out.
But What contract do he think he need?
What the man said was he need more money. More money.
He's got a third of a share in the Kansas City Royals now.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing it big. Patrick Mahomes.
So
Shout
you
out
got
Patrick Mahomes.
you got a third of the share. Okay. He's getting more money.
That's what he did with his money. I guess he brought a third of the share.
But I know he's getting most of his money from endorsement. I see him on State Farm every single. I'm so sick of.
He on State Farm.
Yeah, but it's. I don't know. Hey,
Who does the commercials? They're not good commercials. Call the Reds. Reds got better ideas for commercials. The commercials not good.
Yeah, State Farm, call us, man.
Call us. We'll help you out. We're gonna charge you, but we'll help you out.
They got your boy Aaron Rodgers on there, man. That's probably why.
I mean,
they've been in darkness a while.
Yeah, Aaron over there, he got his mind is flowing.
Hey man, that's what he do.
He got a whole lot of things going through his mind.
Yeah, man, he's on the jet.
Yeah, he right now.
Or high as the jet.
He's right now seeing visions in his head.
But this what's called is gonna be fun, man. This draft party.
This draft party gonna be real fun.
7:30.
7:30, Buffalo Wild Wings, Newark, Delaware. You don't want to miss it. We'll give you more details this coming week so you could be there, so you could have fun, so you could rep your team. Who is your team going to draft?
Philadelphia Eagles.
What?
Oh, you weren't asking me. You was talking about the audience.
The audience. Okay. Ain't nobody. Audience, I know your team is Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey,
if
man,
it is, we got counseling sessions for you.
You are in the Delaware Valley.
That's right. America's in Delaware's in America.
Now,
America's team.
I'm sure there'd be little stains of Cowboys fans everywhere. You know what I mean?
It's America. It's America's team. All the Cowboys fans gonna show up.
I welcome the Cowboys fans.
You better be ready for them Cowboys fans.
Let's talk about the struggle.
The Cowboys gonna be there.
Yeah,
we're gonna be there. We got 5 Super Bowls to talk about. We're gonna talk about all 5 of them too.
I was.
Y'all can talk about y'all one. Y'all can talk about y'all one.
I was young.
Well, matter of fact, we'll let you talk about your one early because it's just one of them.
That 5, I was young.
5 of them.
A lot of people don't even remember that.
5 Super Bowls. You got to remember. That's why we're gonna talk. We're gonna remind you.
Listen, in 2000,
right?
That would make people who were born in 2023.
That's right.
They've never even seen y'all win.
That's why we're gonna remind them.
They got to go back in history.
We're gonna remind. That's what it's for. To remind you to go back in history so you can relive the dynasty that is the Dallas Cowboys, the greatness that is the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. That's right. We're back. That's right, America. This draft is the first step in the conquest of the world.
It was so long ago. Troy Aikman was the quarterback in that dynasty, and he said he don't even remember them Super Bowls.
That's why the dynasty has returned.
He said he don't even remember them, man. That's a long time ago.
We have been waiting.
He said I don't even. Well,
we have been preparing.
Preparing a long time.
We've been preparing for the conquest
preparing a long
of the
time,
world.
man. Long time.
We have been waiting, and now we have returned. The dynasty arises again.
You can't with that.
Arise, Cowboys! Arise!
Yes, that's like, you know what this looks like? When you say arise, it's almost like we can go back to the Thriller video.
The star.
They all come up out the suit. Remember they was coming out the suit?
That's just how it is.
And
that's just how it is.
The arm was falling off.
That's just how it is. You're lucky we ain't got the song because that's just how it is. That's how we're gonna be at the driver.
That was a good song though. But their arms were falling off.
Yeah, well, our arms are gonna hang on because we're gonna reach out and grab the Super Bowl.
Now you said Jerry Jones was in there in that video.
We gotta keep Jerry Jones, moving.
Yeah,
we gotta keep him flowing.
Yeah.
We win the Super Bowl.
Hey man, this party.
Oh, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.
Everybody better come on out.
Yeah, come on out. Don't miss it. You don't want to miss it. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have the whole Faith and Sports staff there. Mm-hmm. And you bring your family, bring your friends, rep your team, have your jersey on.
Get some chicken.
Get all the Buffalo
chicken.
But I'm trying to figure out what Buffalo got wings. We figure it out.
That's a good question.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
That's a good question. We got to ask somebody.
That's why I don't order the wings. I'm like, I ain't never seen Buffalo wings.
We got to ask somebody.
Yeah, I got to figure it out. I get the salad. I know where salad comes from.
I don't know nowadays.
I know where the salad comes from. Buffalo wings.
It's been a good show, man.
Man, listen. I can't wait For us, Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Be there at Buffalo Wild Wings, and we have a good time. And we're gonna see who the Cowboys draft. But you know, the Cowboys always draft well.
Yeah, not always.
We don't draft Carson Wentz.